Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna do a marathon for Lee's mom. Hi, Lee's mom. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you, chiming in here to the channel. I hope you enjoy. Today we're gonna listen to the music that you suggested, and I'm very happy to do this for you. And we had a little bit of a back and forth, emailed, and we just wanted to wait for the right time until you're ready and until you had chosen your music tracks, and we're here. And I'm very happy to do this today. So just for the other people that are watching, I'm sure they're going to be quite excited because there's a lot of music here that I've never heard, and maybe there's some people that haven't heard it either. Actually, Lee told me that two of these songs he doesn't even recognize. So there you go. There's some new stuff for everyone, and for you, it's more, I guess, going down memory lane, which is always a nice thing to do. So we're gonna read off the songs, and then we're gonna listen to them, talk about them, and all this good stuff, and have a lot of fun. So we're gonna start with the first song, which is from the Amboy Dukes. And I did look up the year here. This is from the album Journey to the Center of the Mind. And this is from 1968. All right. And this is actually the title track. This is the song Journey to the Center of the Mind. So there we go. So that's the first one we'll do. Then we'll switch to Gladys, Night, and the Pips. And this is from the album Imagination. A little bit further down, 1973. And this is the song I've Got to Use My Imagination. There you go. All right. Then the next band we have is Rare Earth. I think I've heard of Rare Earth before. We're going to do Ecology. This is from 1970. All right. And we're going to do Born to Wander. All right. And then the next song is we got two bands. Three Dog Night. We're going to do Liar first from Naturally, the album Naturally, 1970. And the second one is Easy to Be Hard. And this is from the best of the Three Dog Night. So that's our little rock marathon. I'm happy that it's okay. So this came out in the 80s, but it's like a best of. So okay, I'm sure this is still a 70s song. But yeah, I'm happy that we're staying in the 70s. One of my favorite eras when it comes to music, and the 60s, of course. But yeah, so you have a lot of fun. You sit back. You can always stop the video, get yourself a cup of coffee, some tea, some cookies, or whatever you like, and we'll go through these songs. And of course, I wanted to thank Lee, your wonderful son, for being such a good friend. We've had such a great time, hanging out with Lee, and it's been wonderful. So so let's start this. And I'm also, of course, gonna say hi to everybody else who's new to the channel. If you've never watched these videos, it's usually my wife and I, Alexia. We do reactions to these videos, to songs, but we do all sorts of artists. So I'll just prepare something real quick and I'll be right back. All right, everything ready here on the computer. Also wanted to say hi to Mike. It's been such a pleasure to have you when we go and have the get-togethers, and when we saw Steely Dan last week. What a blast. So just wanted to thank you again, you two, for being there. And also, of course, Doug, who got this whole thing going. So it was a lot of fun. So, okay, here we go. So thank you so much, Lee's mom, for being here. And we'll start with the Amboy Dukes. Here we go.
years behind. Come with us and find the pleasures of a journey to the center of the mind. Come along if you care. Come along if you dare. Take a ride to the land inside of your mind. Beyond the seas of thought, beyond the realm of what, across the streams of hopes and dreams where things are really not. Come along if you care. Come along if you dare. Take a ride to the land inside of your mind. But please realize you'll probably be surprised, for it's a land unknown to man where fantasy is back. So if you can, please understand, you might not come back. Come along if you can.
This is really, really good. I mean, I love the whole galloping theme. It's like riding a horse, you know. It's really, really cool. I love it. And the whole vibe is there, that 60s vibe. This is also my mom's music. She was born in 1946. And this is when she was in her 20s, you know. So this is what she would listen to. I remember every time I would play a soundtrack from an older movie like Forrest Gump, which is played out in the 60s and 70s, she was, you know, there. This is really, really, really cool. There's solos, we got nice rhythms, we got great singing, really cool. And it's quite heavy, you know. So rock on. Great stuff. I'm really loving it. It's really cool. Okay, so let's go back a little bit, and so we get the full experience. Let's continue with the Amboy Dukes. Really nice band. I love it.
Come along if you can. Come along if you dare. Take a ride to the land inside and you'll see how happy life would be if all of mankind would take the time to journey to the center of the mind. Would take the time to journey to the center of the mind. Center of the mind.
Very nice. You know what it reminded me of a little bit? My mom used to play Hair, the whole thing, and she was actually part of the Hair, I guess just the show, and but in Germany. So she was part of that. So she would always play me Hair, and I do remember some songs like Aquarius and some of them, but it reminded me of this is like the time, flower power, psychedelic music, really cool. I just love the whole vibe of the song, really cool. The Amboy Dukes. The good thing is I now have them on the list and I can listen to them as often as I want to. So let's switch. This is Gladys. Oh yeah, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Imagination. And this is a little bit, like I said, a little bit later, 73. Let's see what what they're all about. Here we go.
I've really got to use my imagination to think of good reasons to keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
Got to make the best of a bad situation.
Bad situation.
Ever since that day, I
Ever
woke
since
up
that
and found that you were gone.
Gone, gone.
Darkness all around me, blocking out the sun. Oh, friends call me, but I just don't feel like talking to anyone. Emptiness has found me, and it just won't let me go. Go right on living, but why I just don't know.
Too strong not to keep on keeping on.
Yes, I am. Don't do me no good, 'cause I'm misunderstanding. It's too well understood. Such a sad, sad season. When a good love dies, not a day goes by without I don't realize. I really got to use my imagination to think of good reasons to keep on keeping on. I've got to make the best of a bad situation. Ever since that day, I woke up and found out that you were gone. I really got to use.
Beautiful. I love the voice. I love her voice. Very gospel like. I love that style. The bass is boom, 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 boom. Beautiful. And what I like is about this music, it just feels very positive and heartfelt. And I love the incorporation of the violin here, of strings and trumpets. Bum, bum, da, bum, 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 dum, 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 dum. Very beautiful. Very, just like I said, just very positive music. You immediately want to dance. I'm dancing here, sitting. I can't really stand up, but I would. But this is like, dance R&B. Beautiful. I love it. Great stuff. This is just music you put on in the morning and you're just like, ready for breakfast, some coffee like I'm having here. So yeah, this is really nice. So let's continue with this.
I really got to use a good imagination to think of good reasons to keep on pushing on. I said I got to make the best of a bad situation. Ever since that day, I woke up and found out that you were gone, 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 gone. Ooh, I really got to use a little imagination. Got to think of good reasons.
Nice. Totally missed the flute there. Yeah, that kind of music always reminds me of like, well, for me, I'm from a different generation, but when I hear this, it reminds me of like themes from like shows like, Shaft or what are others that I could name? But that kind of stuff, you know. Um, it's just like Barry White. I just love Barry White. You know, I'm sorry, but he's such a master of that kind of music. We got the amazing Quincy Jones, or what's this guy's name? Marvin Gaye. Beautiful stuff. So, and I've been learning through the channel, of course, you know, so I'm a little bit more, yeah, taught, because the channel has taught me so much. So, okay, now I think I've heard this before, of the band Rare Earth. Haven't heard the song Born to Wander. Wander or Wander, it says Wander. Born to Wander. And I think that's when you wander around. But this is from Ecology, 1970. And let's see. Let me see. Rare Earth. I think I've done something. Oh yes, I Just Want to Celebrate. Of course. Yeah, that's the song that I did. All right. So this is Born to Wander, and here we go.
There's nothing you can do, girl. There's nothing you can say. You're talking to the sky, babe. I just got to get away. Yeah. Got to hear the wind song singing in my ear. Got to get it on, girl, and I'll never make it here. 'Cause the wind was my mother, the highway is my brother. I was born to wander, and it's time for moving on. I was born to wander, turn around and I'll be gone, gone, gone. I'm just following my heart, girl, and it's following the sun. Looking for an answer I know may never come, but I got to chase my dream, girl, like a river to the sea. Got to find the rainbow that's waiting there for me. 'Cause the wind was my mother, the highway is my brother. I was born to wander, and it's time for moving on. I was born to wander, turn around and I'll be gone, 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 gone.
See, so I was right about the wandering. It is, you say wander, but it's wander. It's with an A. So I was born to wander. I love the vibe. I love that 70's style R&B music, man. It's so good. I hope you're having a lot of fun, like I am. This is great. It's such a great education. Music is such a great tool, a universal tool to make people happy. You don't even have to speak the same language to enjoy it. You can sit in a room with other people, and they might speak a totally different language than you, and you don't speak theirs, but you can both dance to the music. It's universal, you know. That's what I love about it. So, but yeah, Rare Earth, great band. Let's continue.
Turn around and I'll be gone, 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 gone. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna move.
Beautiful. These, of course, these songs are shorter because at the time you had to be kind of like swift, and if you wanted to get your song on the radio, it had to be shorter. I had to specifically have a certain time limit. It couldn't be too long because we only have so much time to play, so I get it. Because sometimes I think, oh, I wish the song was a little bit longer, but that's just the way it was back in the day. All right, now we're going to switch bands. Three Dog Night, and this is Liar. There we go. Here we go.
I will never leave. You want me to stay. Nothing you can do that can turn me away. Hanging on anyway, believing the things you say, being a fool. You've taken my life, so take my soul. That's what you said, and I believed it all. I wanna be with you long as you want me to, but don't move away. Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? Liar, liar, liar.
Nice.
We have seen no night, we have seen no day. If I ever leave, but you want me to stay, you can believe in me. I won't believe it. I won't let you go. Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? Liar, 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 liar. You've taken my life, so take my soul. That's what you said, but who are we to know? I wanna be with you long as you want me to, but don't move away. Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? Liar, 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 liar.
Great tune. I love that. I love that it had a little bit of like a Western, the whole that sounds very like Westerny, like almost like cowboyish. Love it. I loved his voice, the drumming, a little bit of syncopation there, like the odd drumming style, really cool. And but the whole, I like the lyrics. I try sometimes as best as I can, to pay attention to the lyrics. It is kind of hard on the first sitting because you're trying to take everything in. So you're like listening to the music. So sometimes the lyrics escape you. But overall, a great tune. I just loved his voice. Very powerful. Really, really cool. So we're going to play another tune from the same band. And this is Easy to Be Hard. From the best of. And I don't know what year this is, but I think it must be during the same era. All right. So here we go with the last song of our marathon. Here we go.
How can people be so heartless? How can people be so cruel? Easy to be hard, easy to be cold. How can people have no feeling? How can they ignore their friends? Easy to be proud, easy to say no. Especially people who care about strangers, who care about evil and social injustice. Do you only care about the bleeding crowd? How about a needed friend? I need a friend. How can people be so heartless? You know I'm hung up on you. Easy to be proud, easy to say no. Especially people who care about strangers, who care about evil, social injustice. Do you only care about the bleeding crowd? How about a needed friend? We all need a friend. How can people be so heartless? How can people be so cruel? Easy to be proud, easy to say no, easy to be cold, easy to say no. Come on, easy to give in, easy to say no, easy to be cold, easy to say no, easy to say no.
Wow, yeah, that was really good. Like this one, actually, I could more easily pay attention to the lyrics, and it's so true, and it's been always the case. It's very easy to be mean, and unfortunately, and especially even now, it's worse because the internet and social media, and you can just write a nasty comment to someone and forget about it, but there's somebody else on that other side, so it's very relevant, these lyrics, because it's just gotten a bit worse. Back in the day, you didn't have email or a messenger and all this instant messaging, and you could you have to stand in front of someone and have to have the guts to be mean, and that sometimes could make it a little bit more difficult if you're not a confrontational person. But now, everybody's just sitting behind the computer. I'm just going to be mean to this person just because, I'm in a bad mood. And then you just like send that negativity to somebody, and we get it all the time. It's just sad that you have to deal with this constantly, because a lot of people are not conscious about being just you. It's not so hard to be nice, just hold the door open, say good morning, say thank you, just be kind. So these lyrics are still pretty, very, very not pretty, but very relevant nowadays. It's just so easy to be mean. And sometimes, like this guy was singing, hey, I just need a friend, and I don't know. It was always very easy for me as a child to hang out with the outcasts, and I don't know. I just had a knack for, hey, nobody talks to this guy. Well, let me do that then, And yeah, I don't know why. I guess that's the way I was raised, But I guess I got lucky in that part of in life. At least in school, I never had any problems. And I was always pretty much the anti-bully instead of the bully. But I was being bullied, but not for long. I would do something about it. But yeah, I love the voice again. This, the very nice, the style here. I love the bass. So it was doing his own thing. I love when the bass takes the liberty to just play instead of just like give the bass the notes, but just like play a melody. But overall, this was a great marathon. I enjoyed it very much. It reminded me just of that era that my mom used to play me a lot of music from this era. And like, for example, there's a video I've always wanted to do with Alexia. It's called In the Year, I think, 2525. It's quite a dystopian future. But it's just a very fascinating song, and it just has this very memorable sound, and the lyrics, I didn't understand them when my mom first played it to me, and then she told me about it, and I was just shocked, because as a child, and then you don't think about these things, right? And then dystopian future. So it was just quite shocking, but I just remember that tune. And I think it's also from the 60s. She used to play me Iron Butterfly, Led Zeppelin, Moody Blues, stuff like that. So that's how I got into the classic rock through my mom. So thank you so much, Lee, and Lee's mom. I hope you did enjoy this marathon. I hope I can do one for you again. Please let me know what you think. Please, if you have YouTube, if you have an account, you can leave a comment, in the comment section. That would be wonderful to hear from you. Or you can just tell Lee, he'll let me know. But thank you so much, Lee and Mike. Love you guys. And of course, Lee's mom, love you too. Even I don't know you, but I'm sure you're a wonderful mom. So thank you for being here. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, you can leave a like. You can subscribe to the channel to hear more. We do this with great pleasure and love for everyone. So I hope you did enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.